If you're struggling with an autoimmune condition, then these 3 tips are gonna be transformative for you. They're gonna help you reduce inflammation and really get your life back. And the first tip is really a mental thing and it's a spiritual thing. It's about self-love. When we think about what an autoimmune condition is, it's when our body's own immune system attacks itself. We're attacking our own tissues. And so from a deep spiritual and psychological perspective, this is basically a sign that we don't truly love ourselves. And maybe you can resonate with that, maybe you don't, right? And that's fine. But ultimately, I think all of us would benefit from speaking words of life over ourselves. That means, you know what? It's so common that we say critical things or we think critical thoughts about ourselves that we're just not living up to our potential maybe. But you know what? The reality is we're all on a journey and we're all doing the best we can. And so I want to encourage you to speak words of life over yourself. I believe that you were created as a child of God, that you were created in God's own image and that He wants nothing more than the best for you. He wants to bless you. And so you got to speak that over yourself. You got to say, you know what? I'm the head and not the tail. I am living a blessed life. I may not be there yet, but I'm a work in progress and I am moving forward. Every single day I get stronger, I get more resilient, I get better at everything that I'm doing. You know what? Today I'm going to take one action step to move me in the right direction. You know what? If I mess up, I mess up. Tomorrow's a new day, right? Speak words of life over yourself, and I think every one of us will benefit from that, from moving forward and truly choosing a life of self-love. So I think that's number 1. Number 2 is that you want to think about foods that strengthen you and foods that weaken you. So when you're eating, you have foods that your body really resonates with and it gets stronger when you consume them. And there's foods that are going to cause more inflammation. They're going to cause you literally to feel more fatigued and tired. And so you want to calibrate your senses to which foods are strengthening and which are weakening. What that means is you want to just take time to really ask your intuition and ask your spirit, how am I doing with this food? Am I just gobbling it up and not paying attention to how I feel? Or when I eat this, do I just not feel my best? And you can even do simple muscle tests, right? Where you kind of, put a food on your tongue and try to kind of pull your fingers apart. That's fine too. I mean, you could do things where you actually can literally physically feel some level of weakness, but you could just tune into your spirit. And I think your body will tell you, hey, this food is just not helping me right now, okay? For whatever reason, right now in my life, this food is not helping me. And so try to really pay attention to the foods you consume. And for many individuals, they'll just do one food at a time. They'll do like an isolation diet. They'll eat, just a bowl of broccoli, kind of see how they feel, okay? Or just a steak, right? Get a good steak, just eat the steak and see how you feel. In fact, what you'll notice is that if you feel good with a steak, but you don't feel good with vegetables, it's a sign you're having more small intestinal issues that need to be addressed. You might need more digestive enzymes and things like that. If you can't eat the meat, you struggle with the meat, but you can eat the vegetables, it's a sign you're not producing enough stomach acid. So you might need to address stomach acid levels. And there are all kinds of strategies for doing those things. But the first thing is address which foods are strengthening you, consume more of those, which foods are weakening you, reduce those, get rid of those. For the time being, you'll start to heal, okay? And then the third big thing is making sure you're doing your best to keep stress down and get out in the sunshine. Sunshine, when you literally are getting out in the sun is going to help bring life to your body. So literally the sun's rays are bioelectric. And so it's actually photobiomodulation is the term, where they actually help energize the mitochondria of our body. So get out in the sun, reduce stress, take deep breaths, get out there with your bare feet, ground. So there's actually a healthy electromagnetic frequency that comes from the earth. Get out, get your body grounded every single day, at least 10 or 15 minutes in the sunshine, as long as it's not overcast, okay? Take some deep breaths, and you do that every single day. I guarantee you're gonna see positive health results. So again, 3 key tips, practice those, and I know you'll see results with reducing inflammation and getting your life back. And I'll see you on a future video.